Hi fans, welcome to France Digital Hub. This is our another edition of our design.
What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at how to design this church flyer in CorelDRAW. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and without any further ado, let's jump straight to the video. So over here guys, these are all the stock images we'll be making use of. Alright, so I'm going to put the link of all this in the down description below for you to check it out and make use of it. So without any further ado, let's jump straight to CorelDRAW. Welcome to CorelDRAW guys. So if you open your CorelDRAW, I believe this is what you are going to see. Alright, depending on the version of CorelDRAW you're using. I'm using CorelDRAW 2024. Alright, so you can make use of Photoshop or any other tool to follow up with the design. Any version of CorelDRAW is the same thing, but make sure it's from 2017 upward. Alright, so now the next thing we're going to do is change our paper size, and the size we're making use of is 10 by 10 inches. Alright, so to do that, come over to your page dimension and change it to 10 by 10 and press enter on your keyboard. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is come over to our rectangle tool, double click on it. Now if you double click, it's going to bring itself over here. Now the next thing you're going to do is, if you look closely, you're going to see we have a black stroke or an outline. So to take that off, come over to this place and look at my screen. Come over to this place and right click on it, and that's what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is import our images for this tutorial. So to do that, come over to file, select import the way we normally do. Sorry, I selected export. Export is to take out, while import is to bring in. All right, so select export. Import shortcut is Ctrl+I. Now locate where your files are saved. All right, so I'm going to just basically go to this folder, and I'm going to basically select everything here. All right, so I'm going to just select and click on import, then basically click and drag, 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 and this is what you're going to have. So moving on to this notepad, these are all the information we're going to make use of. Some are basically random information I just put there just for the purpose of this tutorial. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring in this background. All right, then basically I'm going to scale this up this way. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my angle rotation and change this to 90. Then you're going to have this way. Then select your mirror tool over here and rotate this way, and make sure you flip it to the right position. Now you can select this node and scale this up this way, and once you do that, you can basically place this perfectly and right click on it and select power clip. The reason why we're power clipping is because you can see the background is going out of frame. So what you're going to do is right click, select power clip, and this arrow is going to come up asking you where do you want to power clip the image into. So you select and power clip into this frame. Now basically the next thing you're going to do is right click and select edit power clip to go into the frame. Now you can see we have a very white cutout over here, so we're going to select our rectangle tool and basically draw this way. And once we do that, we're going to select our color, eyedropper color tool, and pick this black color over here, paste it. So pick that, make sure you pick that correctly. Pick the black color and paste over here. Now once you do that, come over to this and remove the stroke. Now if you look closely, there's something like this on it, so remove it in case you're exporting so you don't see a line there. Now select your transparency tool. You can see this one over here has a sharp edges. Now click and drag this way to make sure it is basically blended to the background. Now you can click on finish. Now this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring in these images. So we're going to place these images properly. All right, these are the artists we're going to make use of. So I'm going to select all of this and make use of that. So first of all, before we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out this way, and I'm going to select my rectangle tool and draw a line, a box this way, sorry. Then I'm going to give it, let me give it this color so we can see. Now basically I'm going to scale this up this way, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, use my interactive fill tool and draw this way. All right, we're going to draw it this way. I'm going to select this, use my eyedropper tool here, pick a color from this, from the body here. Now the body of this image, this is where I got the color from, over here. All right, this is where I got the color from. Then selecting on this one, the black one here, select this. Now select your eyedropper to pick a color from this one. All right, so let's zoom out so we can basically, let's zoom this image so we can get the perfect color which we want. All right, so basically I'm going to pick a color from this, pick a color from here. All right, but I'm going to make that a pinkish color, kind of. All right, so this is basically what we are going to have. So if you look closely, guys, I'm going to remove the white stroke which we have there and select my transparency tool, fade out this edge this way, fade it out this way. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just reduce this one this way, take it up a little bit, click it again and use this one to take it up this way, and this is what we are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this image, then I'm going to reduce it because it's too big. I'm going to drag it up to this level, bring it here, use your shape tool, reduce it, and you're going to reduce this one, highlight and drag down over here. Now what you're going to do is going to bring it this one down here and basically go up this way and scale this one up, then place it just right here, scale it up again, place it just right there. Now right click and select power clip, place it into this frame that we created. Don't worry guys, I'm going to teach you something. I've taught this in my previous class, but for those of you who are joining us for the first time, I'm going to explain again. Right click and select edit power clip, then copy this image, click on finish, paste it, select your shape tool, copy the image, paste it, select your shape tool, then basically drag this and drag this. Reason because we have another one power clipped inside to get this exact shape, then we'll have another one outside to have the cutout. So this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to basically select this and bring another one here. All right, and I'm going to bring Mercy Chinwo. All right, place her just right here, scale her up a bit. All right, then I'm going to use my mirror tool and flip out this spot. Then right click and select power clip, place an in here, make sure you power clip, and once you copy the image, do not, I repeat, do not move the image. Just copy, don't move the image, go out, paste it, select your shape tool and drag this up this way. If you don't understand, drop me a comment in the comment section below. And if you don't understand, I basically try to tell you that you are not subscribed to this channel. So I'm just going to duplicate that and bring Nathaniel Bassey. And these images are purposely for inspiration purposes. Inspiration. All right, so I'm going to just scale this up. Once you scale it up, right click, select power clip, place it in here, take it in, then you can delete Mercy Chinwo and copy Nathaniel Bassey. But before you do that, go into you can enhance this image. You can see, look at it, it's too whitish kind of. So let's give it one dope enhancement. Increase the contrast. For those of you who don't know where I went to effects, adjust. If you come over here, locate brightness and contrast. If you have your image adjustment lab, you can also click on it, or you select your brightness and contrast. So you can increase this. You can see how dope that is. Then copy it now, go back, click on finish, paste this. All right, then select your shape tool and drag this here while you drag another one. Drag this one here this way, and that's perfect, just the way it is. Now select another one and bring it just right here. All right, so once you do that, bring BJ size and place this one here. Go to effects, select adjust image adjustment lab. We've done that before. You can see how enhanced the image is. Now basically scale this up, bring this guy down, and right click, select power clip, place it into the frame. Go into the power clip by editing power clip. Now you can delete nothing about it. Copy this guy, paste him just right here, then select your shape tool and basically take this one up this way, take this one up this way. All right, now this is what you're going to have, guys. The next thing you're going to do is basically we're going to come over to this and select our text. Let's copy this one first of all and do what, and paste it just right here, give it a white color. So we're going to see what we're doing, guys. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our church logo. This is the church logo. Scale it up. So we cannot change the color of this church logo. So to do that, we'll have to remove the background of this. So go to bitmap, select mode, select black and white, then click on OK. Make sure your conversion method is on line art and your threshold. If your threshold is here, you're going to see it will distort the image. So you have to increase it so you have a perfect. Just play around it so you get the exact results you want to get. Then go to your trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, and wait for that to load. So today, guys, you can see I'm speaking Fune. If you don't understand what Fune is, you need to be a Nigerian to understand what Fune is. All right, so right about that, you can see these are before and these are after. Then click on OK. Now basically remove this and delete this. So now you can see we have some pom particles, white particles. So basically delete. I've taught this before. I'm just trying to, for those of you who are following us for the first time. Now I'm going to place this logo here. Now I'm going to select my eyedropper tool, pick a color from here, and just drop that color here and make sure everything is aligned here properly. Now let's assume that is your church logo for the design. All right, now right about that, we're going to select the theme. But before I select the theme, I have this. The theme of this is Night of Praise. Now I'm going to I just got this sags to actually represent Night of Praise. So basically I'm going to scale this up this way, scale this up, scale this up. If you like, you scale it up, scale it up. What I mean by scaling up is expand it. English is too much. Anyways, right click, you can see this is going out of frame. Right click and select and power clip it just in here and leave that to that. Now basically I'm going to select all of this. This is what I selected in case you're surprised. Right click and select edit power clip, and place it in there and leave that over there. Now this is basically what you're gonna have. Now right about that, we're gonna cut out this Night of Praise, paste it here. All right, then break this apart, put my cursor here, break it apart. So now I'm gonna basically click on Ctrl+K, and the font I'm gonna be using for this is called Data Trash. If you don't have this font, copy the name, go to your Google Chrome and paste it there. It's gonna give you a link where you're gonna download this font, and if you don't know how to download it, please subscribe to this channel before I teach you. Now right about that, this is the font, and for this one I'm gonna change this way, and for this where is the font again? We're gonna change that font. All right, gonna just use the cursive font for this. I'm gonna put this one here. So let me copy the name of this font and just paste it for you guys, just right there. And that is it, guys. We're gonna paste that and save it. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the link of all this in the down description below for you guys to check it out and make use of it. So I'm gonna paste this one here. Now basically we gonna do what? Scale this one up. We'll scale it up. I'm gonna scale it up, but let's zoom out so we see what we're doing. Now once you scale it up this way, do this and click on it again just the way we did this one. Use this one and rotate it this way, and basically this is what we're gonna have. I told you guys, gone are those days when design have gone from putting a lot of graphics on a particular design and making it, you know, look so jam-packed and all of that. So right about that, I'm gonna paste this one just right here and give it this color, but this color is kind of dark, but I think I'm gonna pick another color which is more brighter, and I'm gonna just give it this color. But I think I need to just play with this and make sure it's aligned. Let's give this one, I think yellow is fine, but I think this is making it more matured. So now the next thing we're going to do is cut the time, dates, paste it here, but we're not done with this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, my shape tool, break this, convert it to curve. Before you do that, just convert it to curve. Shortcut is Ctrl+Q, or right click and select convert to curve. Shortcut is Ctrl+U. Q for doubting Thomas. For those who are doubting, this is it over here. Now once you convert to curve, any text you convert to curve has turned to from a text to an object. So I told you guys in my beginners class, shape, you can use it to manipulate objects. All right, so let's manipulate this and place it just right here. Once we do that, we're going to select our transparency tool. Since I'm getting old anyway, because I'm forgetting things anyway these days. So I'm gonna just fade this out this way as if it's coming out from the trumpet. So basically guys, what you're going to do is, now I want to just create something very unique over here, and I want to just put my rectangle tool here and basically duplicate this. For those of you who are not seeing it, let me get a white shape so we can see. Now I'm going to just put this here and select both of them. Go to trim and trim it. Once you trim it, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have this moon shape. Now I'm going to give it basically this color from here. Now once I give it that color, I'm going to put this one here, rotate it this way, click on it, use this to flip it this way as if it is coming from the trumpet, and I'm going to just duplicate it again, and let's give it a blue color. Then I'm going to duplicate another one and give it a red color. Select this, and basically you can flip this way, place it just right here. Then we can give this one pink color. You know, anything that has to do with praise, thanksgiving, it has to be colorful. What did I say? It has to be colorful. What did I say? It has to be colorful. Now right about that, next thing we're going to do is basically we can give this one maybe red. If you have any better color for that, you can make use of it. Now we're not done with this, so I'm going to copy this and paste it, so we'll make it 2. Now go to effects, select blur, select Gaussian blur, and look at what you're gonna have, guys. So basically reduce it, don't make it too obvious. All right, so now basically select this, copy and paste, making it 2. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste. For those who are doubting, you can ask Google. Now go to blur, effects, select blur and select Gaussian blur. Apply the same thing to that. Reduce it not to be so obvious so you don't distort your image or your design. Now this is what you're gonna have, but I think this one is not giving me the vibe that I want, so I'm gonna go back to that and increase it just a little bit, and reduce it because it's getting too much. Now this is what you're gonna have. So right about that, the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna basically put a line here. I'm gonna put a line just right here. Once I put that line, I'm gonna select this, and once I give it this tiny line, we're gonna increase it a bit, go to this color thumbnail over here, your outline pen thumbnail. Select, make sure it is on 1.5 points. Now you can change the font of this to Captain Book Bold. This is the name of the font we're making use of, Captain Book Bold. All right, now paste it and paste it again. You can download the name of that font. It is not working, so I'm just going to type Captain Book and select the bold one. You can see the font family looking so excited to be used here. Now I'm going to just break this apart, reduce the fonts, so we got to see what we're working on. Now the next thing you're going to do is basically break it apart using Ctrl+K, scale this up this way, and make sure you maintain the same color. All right, make sure you maintain the same color. Now select this, scale it up this way, and make sure you are on capital letter Shift F3 on your keyboard. Shift F3 on your keyboard. What I mean by Shift F3 is hold Shift. We have a Shift key. It's called Shift. You can see it on your keyboard. You're not blind. You can see it there. All right. So once you select this, once you select that, basically, make sure you are on the same page with me. Align it properly. Change this one to uppercase. Shift F3 on your keyboard. Now place this one just right here. You can basically do some magic and just put the line here if you wish for demarcation. Now maintain this blue so that it's aligned with this guy over here. We have blue and then we have yellow. So just look at the images, and we have blue here, we have yellow here, and we have kind of ox blood on this, which is represented on all the designs. All right, now if you can see, the trumpet is yellowish, so this is how I pick colors from this design. For this design, this is not how I pick color all the time, but before you pick colors, guys, always make sure you are choosing a color from the object you're working with. All right, I've given you a tip, and the tip is free of charge, no payment, just free of charge. The only payment you owe me is to subscribe. Now I'm going to change this to Captain Book Bold. Now as you can see, they are not aligned properly. Look at that. Let me bring in ruler so you can see. It's not aligned properly. So to make it align properly, now let me put this one here so you can see magic. Go to your alignments, select full justify, and boom, guys, everything is properly aligned. It is properly aligned. Do you understand? Now zoom out this way and basically use your shape tool. Reduce this way. Take this one down. So once you take it down, give it this color. Paste the info we had before. Paste it here. For more info, paste that there. Put this one just right here, and leave that to the very dot. Now scale this one up. Scale this one up this way. Reduce this. Bring this one down here. Now, if you have other information you want to put, you can just copy all this information. If you have any other information you want to put on the flyer, depending on your client's brief or anything, you can add basic information. You can add them just right over here. Scale this one down this way, and this is what you are going to have. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some effects there. So I'm going to select my sky lens over here, drop it and scale it up this way. So once you do that, so somebody was asking me, in case you did not watch the last video, somebody was asking me how did I make this brighter. Select your transparency tool, go to your image mode and change this to screen. Change your blend mode to screen. As you can see, it is now very bright. So no magic, no magic, no magic. Always make sure you use your shape tool to remove anything that is going outside the box. All right, now right about that, we're going to copy this, go into the frame, paste it, bring it here, scale it properly, and just leave that as small so we have some reflection. Don't take it inside like this, so just take it, leave it there, as you can see. So cut this one, go into the frame, paste it. Now you can basically do something for me. Select your transparency tool. You can still have a sharp edge here. Fade it out, convert it to bitmap. fade this edge out, convert to bitmap. Why are we converting? Somebody will still ask me. We are converting to bitmap, my brother and sister, because we want to fade out multiple edges. If you fade out this one and come here to fade out without bitmapping, this one will reveal itself. So fade out and bitmap it, then convert here and change this blend mode to screen. In this CorelDRAW, if you change anything to screen, to turn to white outside the design, but if you bring it inside the design, it comes back to its or her senses. All right, now right about that, reduce this way and scale this up this way, then click it again and rotate this way and make sure it is properly aligned, just right here. Now take it behind fill, bring it forward and make sure it is aligned properly. Now cut another one, paste it here, bring it down here, take it behind fill, use Ctrl plus page up, be pressing it till the guy comes up, bring another one here. All right, you can put it here, take it behind fill, use Ctrl plus page up to bring it upward. All right, so that is what you're gonna have, that is what you're gonna have, that is what you're gonna have, that is what you're gonna have. You can put this one here, put this one here, put this one, put this one, put this one here. All right, put this one here. So the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring in this guy. So we're gonna type the names of the artists. So we have Moses Blaze. I too love this guy, I love him, I like him. All right, so we're gonna basically reduce this and copy to the next artist, which is who? Macy and Chinwo Chinchoncha. Now right about that, we have Natina Basi. Now we have BJ Size. Now select everything, click on it again, rotate it upward so it blends with this. And guys, you can copy this, paste it here and reduce it, bring it just right here to the mouth of this guy. Now this is basically how we design this church flyer in CorelDRAW. If you have any question, please drop me a comment in the comment section below, and see you guys in my next video.
Or do anything much, I'll see you in the next video.